Okay, now the first thing we need to install or to download Kali Linux. So go to the official website of kali.org or just Google it, Kali download. And then from here, we need to install the bare metal. And from here, I want to install the current latest version, which is 2022 for now. So here, installer, install either torrent or you want a simple download. And by the way, you can check the sum. I already did that. I downloaded that. So the second thing which we need a virtualization or to have it bootable on as dual boot. Okay. Now actually I prefer to use the virtual machine. So install either VirtualBox or VMware. I recommend using VirtualBox. So from here, new, here name it Kali Linux, and here the type is Linux and it is 64. So next, and here choose the memory to be whatever spec you have on your PC. For me, I will do 2000, which is 2 gig. Create VirtualBox or virtual disk and create the default. Just next. No worries. Here you can increase it or decrease it, depends on the specs on your laptop, computer, whatever. For me, I will choose 50 gigabyte. Create. And then after that, click on setting while clicking on the Kali Linux. And from here, we will go to the storage. And here on the empty, as you can see, the control IDE, open and choose the Kali Linux you have installed. And I have selected the Kali Linux that I have downloaded. Click OK and press start. Let's wait until it is booted. From here, we can choose to run the graphical install, or we have advanced, or we can just, as you can see, just live running, okay? But I prefer actually graphical install, the first option. Continue to select English as language, whatever, you choose the default settings, which is United States for the country. Choose American English, continue. Continue to choose the host name as the default or Kali, or you can choose whatever host name you want, the domain name you want. But for me, I will just leave it as is. The new user will be Kali. Continue. The username for the account will be Kali as well. The password, I will choose 123456. Okay. Continue. Continue. Here I will choose guided use entire disk, okay? Unless you want to be encrypted using the LVM, this is another story. But for me, I will choose the guided. Continue. And here you can separate the home, the var, the temp partition, or separate the home, or all in one, which is recommended for your use. Actually, it is recommended. Just continue and finish. Yes, write changes to the disk. Continue. And let's wait until it is installed. Okay, now here you can see that you can check or select the software. So you can customize it by choosing a different desktop environment, whatever. Here you can see we can just leave it as is, like the Kali default desktop environment. The desktop environment here, as you can see, collection of the tools, top 10 most popular tools, default. You can choose the KDE Plasma. You can select GNOME as well. But for me, I will just leave it as is and continue. Now install the grub loader to your primary drive. Yes, continue. And you can choose the inter-device manual. Actually choose this device, the div SDA, the default one, and continue. Okay, now continue to reboot. So this will reboot the virtual machine. And here, press enter. Here, type Kali. the username you have provided and the password you have provided. For me, it is Kali and 123456. Now we have Kali Linux downloaded and set up. And in the next lecture, we will start having a quick tour into the Kali and start having everything we needed for the ethical hackers. I will see you there.